Curse takes place in rural 19th century France, where a mysterious, possibly supernatural menace threatens a small village. John McBride, a pathologist played by Boyd Holbrook, comes to town to investigate the danger, and exorcise some of his own demons in the process. This is written and directed by Ellis, and it hit theaters back in February, after having premiered in Sundance 2021 under its original title 8 for Silver, which I honestly think is the better name, especially as we already have a werewolf movie just called Curse from Wes Craven in 2005, and I can see that causing maybe just a bit of confusion. But here, unlike your typical werewolf movie, the werewolf itself is not the primary focus of the film. It's not so absent to the point that you barely ever see it. However, this still doesn't tell a werewolf movie in the traditional sense, where it's encounter after encounter right off the bat, and it's this madcap action thrill ride. In some ways, it reminds me of the horror comedy werewolf movie The Wolf of Snow Hollow, where the wolf aspect is a lingering presence over the entire movie, and there are several key encounters with it all throughout, but its primary focus is on its characters. Though the only big difference between that film and this film is that, besides being total opposites, this is a period piece. And truthfully, I'm not always quite the biggest fan of period pieces, as some of them tend to be way too exposition and dialogue heavy to the point that they can feel a little dry. However, I thought this offered us a solid mix of character drama and eerie horror thrills. Boyd Holbrook is easily the most captivating part of this movie, playing this badass Van Helsing type role as he makes it his mission to hunt this wolf down once he arrives in town. Of course, we learn a little more about his backstory as to why he has such a personal stake in this, which won't be all too surprising, but I thought he brought the right mix of emotional depth and coolness to the role, and he gives us someone we truly enjoy following, rather than having to center around just a bunch of people who are fodder for the wolf. Though Kelly Reilly, who plays the wife of a land baron, and whose role grows considerably in the latter half of the film, was also quite great here, and I found her to be compelling as well. And I also appreciated Ellis's extensive use of the atmosphere, with a lot of mist-filled, creepy wide shots of the town and the woods that can make things feel pretty consistently unsettling. But he doesn't get so caught up in the film's style that he completely forgoes the film's story and character development. Sure, there are the occasional moments that drag here and there, like there are dream sequences that I don't think totally worked, and it does take a good while for everyone to come together and fully realize what's going on, maybe a bit longer than it should have taken, but for the most part, it was a consistently engaging film, and it's kind of a shame that this came and went so quietly in theaters, as you didn't hear too many people talk about it. Yet this is exactly like one of those type of mainstream films you feel don't get made as much anymore these days. So The Curse might not be your typical werewolf movie, but for the most part, it works to the film's advantage, and it makes this a nice breath of fresh air in the genre. It offers a solid mix of eerie atmospheric thrills and solid character drama to make for a mostly compelling watch. If you haven't seen it yet, I'd recommend giving it a shot. The Cursed gets a 7 out of 10. So let me know, did you see The Cursed, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it scary? Should it have kept the original name 8 for Silver? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep having fun with film.